Hi, welcome back. Got a part here, and we've threaded it on the inside, turned it on the outside. There's just one last operation to it, and that's to knurl it. At the end of the day, we want it to look like this, you know, with a knurl on there. I want to show you how to do that. I know a lot of folks have trouble knurling things, so I want to show you how to knurl on a little Southbend. What I'm using is a 64 diametrical pitch knurl tool. It's a convex knurl tool made by Accutrax. Because it's 64 diametrical pitch, anything turned to the 64th is going to knurl perfectly in their device. Now, the first thing you want to do when you want to knurl something, an old Southbend, is use the right tool. So let me show you what I've got, because I've gone through all of them. This is a bump knurler. Comes with the tool post. The best thing you can do with this is find some other use for it. Me, I found I'm using it for my well jig holder. It, you know, if you want to make knurls, this is not the thing to do it with. Then next I got, this is a $50 China-made straddle knurler. This thing is not good for anything. If any of you guys want this thing, you know, send me an email, and $10 in shipping, and it's yours. This guy right here is what you need to knurl, and if you got one of these, you're going to knurl perfectly every time. This is a straddle knurl made by Accutrax. I monkeyed around trying to make knurls for a week, and I bought this tool and made a perfect knurl first time I put it on the piece. Now, this particular, the heads in here have made over 5,000 inches of knurl in stainless steel, and they're all beat to crap. Now you can see there's a big chunk out of that head, and they're boogered up on the ends and whatnot, and they're ready to change. But I'm not going to change them because they're still making pretty good knurls. So let me show you how to set up a knurl. First, since I'm knurling 1-inch parts, that's what the diameter is here. I got a piece of stock here that I've turned down 20 thousandths under. That's what I'm going to use to set up the knurl tool. I'll put that in a lathe and clamp the knurl down onto the part that's 20 thousandths under, and that sets my depth for the knurl. And then when I do knurl these, I'll be knurling them in a jig in the lathe, so I'll put them in there and run them onto that jig. Let me show you the setup on the lathe. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is chuck in your gauge piece. And that's the part you got turned 20 thousandths under to line up your knurls. So I got that guy in there, and I bring over my Accutrax knurler, and I'm going to crank that back. And there's all kinds of ways to get it to the center, and I need a 5/8 wrench. But we've made so many of them, we got rid of what didn't matter and only do what matters. You can open this thing up. I'm going the wrong way. You can open it up, bring it over to the part, roll it out there till it looks like she's about in the center, and crank everything down. That's on it. Alright. Yeah, it looks like it's about center. I'll bring it to 0 just because that's where I want it. Looks like it's on center. I'm going to tighten it up. Now there's a lot of instructions. You can get it right on center, but we found it's not necessary. Get it close to center. It's good to go. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Check it out. I can tighten it up just a little. Thought I'd dig in that time, so it's probably good. Start it up. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now I want to mark all my cross slides because I want to come back here all the time. So I'm running on 0. And I'm going to mark it here. Alright. I think she's ready to roll. take it off of there. Take this part out. Do is put in the jig. Tighten that guy up. And if I need this, grab some parts. Put a piece in, run our knurl over, right up to the 0, engage it, 180 RPM, 58 thousandths inches per minute feed rate, about as fast as the old Southbend will go. Need a pair of brass pliers to take them out, but I was using a rope. Run apart, run it over. I like to have that straddle knurl not quite to center, and the reason is there's a little play in the cross slide on this lathe. If you get it too close to center, it'll jump over center when you're knurling. You gotta watch that. So I'm probably 60 thousandths or so short of center. Really need a good set of brass pliers here. Putting a little bit of mark in them when I take them off. I like this AccuTrack because even if that part's not running perfectly round, it still knurls it. Last one. That's about all there is to knurl it. So here's what they look like. You can see there's a real nice knurl in there. You get the brass hammer out, or get the brass pliers out, and stop making those marks on when I take them out. Thanks for stopping by.